So today we are doing some reading group, and your job, listen Eli, in reading group is to be able to read and understand what you read so you can answer questions. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you do some reading today from the story in the cave. You will read and then you will be answering some questions. But before we do that, we've got to get our brain going on what we're going to be seeing in our story. So the first thing that we're going to do is you and your partner are going to get a word from the story, and you all are going to practice marking them up. These will be words that have digraphs, and we've been talking about that in foundations. So we know that digraphs are two letters that come together to make one sound, okay? You also learned about those last year in kindergarten. So each group is going to get a set of words, and you and a partner are going to practice marking them up, okay? Okay. So Michael, you and your partner, are going to have these two words. Okay, so you and Tatum, you're going to mark that word up, and then Michael, you're going to mark that word up and practice reading them, okay? So go right ahead, you two can start. Oh, there's your marker. All right, Sawyer, you and Cooper are going to work together. You are going to read the word, and after you read the word, you're going to mark it up, okay? So go ahead and read that word to Michael quietly, and you then are going to mark it up, okay?
We haven't got the diagrams
Okay.
yet, so she doesn't have to mark it.
Okay. TH is your diagram, and you underline, just like you did last year in kindergarten, okay? All right. So read that word to him. And then mark it up. Okay. Charlie, you and JoJo. All right, you three are gonna have to work together, okay? Actually, girls, you work together. I'll work with somebody, okay? Okay, hang on just a second. We'll go over it. All right. Read your word. And then find your digraph. Digraphs are two letters that come together to make one sound. Good job, Bonnie. Good. Excellent job. Ooh, Charlie, I think you might be right. So let's see if you two can figure it out. Very good. Okay, so what's your word? Not bull, but just book. Book. Okay, so which one's the digraph? The digraph is. There you go. I'm gonna have you read them to me. Yeah, good job. So your digraph is. This makes sense. Excellent job. Okay, did everybody get it? All right. Okay, buddy, read your word to us. Path, he found TH. TH is a digraph, two letters that come together to make one sound, and he underlined it. Excellent job. Okay. All right, Bonnie, what's your word? Thud. What digraph did you find? Very good. Lydia, what's your word?
Check.
And what digraphs did you find?
CH and CK.
Excellent job. All right, JoJo, what's your word? Rock. What digraph did you find? Very good. Charlie, what'd you find? What's your word?
Check.
And what'd you find?
CH and CK.
Very good. All right, Ainsley. What's your word?
Shop.
And what digraphs did you find?
SH and CK.
Very good. What'd you find, Eli?
Such.
And yes, good job, very good. Getting ahead of myself. All right, Sawyer, what's your word?
With.
And what's your digraph?
TH.
Very good. What'd you find, Coop? And what is your digraph? What is it? And what two letters make it?
CH.
Very good. Excellent job. Okay, Tatum, what's your word?
Has.
And what digraph did you find?
TH.
Very good. Michael, what's your word? What's your word? It's 13. What is it? And what did you find?
CK.
Excellent job. Okay, capital markers. Those are some words that you are going to read. So now your brain is warmed up reading words with digraphs. So I'll take your markers. Now, we need to review words that you're not gonna be able to tap out. You got it, girl. These are trick words. Now, you guys can read them. So what we're gonna do first is we are going to go through and we are going to read them. And then I'm going to see if you can spell them. So Michael, scoot in so you can see, and I'll hold them right here. I want you to read these words to me, okay? Two. One. Has. Of. Into. That one's a hard one. Hey, you gotta be able to see them. Look right here. I can't hold it any further, so scooch just a smidgen to where you can. There you go. There you go. Perfect. Good. Do. We. The or the. Is. From. Is. You. They. A. By. And. For. Perfect. Now, we're going to play a little game. You can't get the card unless you can spell it correctly, because you guys read them all. I want to see if you can spell them. All right, are we ready? Michael, spell two. Skip. Two. One. No. One. Spell one. The number one. Can you spell it? Letters. Tell me what letters are in one. Perfect. Has. Awesome. Of. Oh boy. No, close though. Of. Yeah. You. Ah, good job. They. Is that it? No, they. Close. They. Yeah. A. Yeah, you got it easy. By. Yep. Is that it? Skip. Quick. Yep. Into. 4. Shut. Skip 4. Nope, 4. Yeah. Have. Is that it? Don't tell. Jojo, have. Yeah. Do. Close. Do. Yep. We. Yep. The. Close. The. Yeah. Was. His. Yes. From. Close. From. Yep. Is. Charlie is. You got it. All right. Those are words that you all can read, but we're going to practice spelling them so you become fluent in your spelling. Can you please pass your cards back to me? Okay. So we have, thank you. We have gone over words that you can tap out. We have gone over words that are trick words that you have to know. Now, I need to introduce you to some vocabulary words that you're going to read that you may not know the meaning of. Okay? Everybody look at this word. This is the word thud. Say thud. Thud. Thud is a sound. In our story, something is going to make a thud sound. Be prepared because I will ask you that question. Something is going to make a thud sound. This is the word path. Say path.
Path.
Path is something that you walk down. It might be like a sidewalk or a trail. Ooh, this is the word bull. Say bull. Bull is a male cow, and in this story, there will be a bull, but not how you think it's going to be. Then we have the word pals. Say pals. The word pals means friends. In our story, there are going to be some pals that are walking together. Ooh, this is the word den. Say den. Den is going to be like a cave in our story. It's not talking about what you have in your house. Some people may have a den downstairs. We're talking about a cave, okay? Next word, art. Art. This is going to be in the cave. We're going to find out how they make the art in the cave. Ooh, this is a great word. Wonder. Wonder means to question something. We wonder all the time in Wit and Wisdom. I wonder. Okay, so wonder means they're going to ask questions. They're going to want to know answers. Ooh, this is a tough one. Lad. When you read today, I want you to see if you can figure out what the word lad. Nah, don't you tell if you know. I want you to see if you can figure out what the word lad means by using the pictures and the words in the story, okay? Lad is a word that we're all gonna learn, and I wanna see if you can figure it out using the story clues. Shock. Everybody say shock. Shock means they were surprised. I bet you won't be able to figure out how they got surprised in our story. And our last word is clay. Say clay. clay is something that you can make out of mud and water, and when you do that, it hardens, or it also causes a color. So all of these words are words you're gonna read in our story, and now you know what most of them mean. But you've got 2 jobs today when you read. Your first job is to read carefully. Your second job is to read to understand, because remember, I'm gonna be asking you questions about our story. So I told you today our story is called The Story in the Cave. The pit led to a big cave. Such a shock. The pals lit up the rock bit by bit. What did they find? So your job today is to read pages 1 through 7 by yourself. So you're gonna start at page 1, and where are you gonna stop?
7.
Okay, so you are gonna have to share books, but you're gonna start at page 1, and you are going to read silently until I come to you, and then I want you girls to read to me, okay? All right, you 2 are gonna share a book. You girls are gonna share a book. Ansley and Charlie are gonna share a book. Oopsies. You 2 are gonna share a book. And you 2 are gonna share a book. Cooper and Tatum. And Michael, here's your book. Okay? Alright. Go ahead and you may start quietly reading, but don't move on until each of you has time to read the story. Okay, go ahead and finish. If you didn't, that's okay. If you did finish, sit quietly and wait. remember that word thud, and I said, I want you to be reading and try to figure out who makes the thud sound. Raise your hand if you can tell me who made the thud sound. Bonnie, who made the
bulls.
The bulls didn't make the thud sound. See if you can find it. See if you can find that word thud and see if you can figure out who made the thud sound. Who made the thud sound, Charlie?
The dog.
So can you make that into a sentence?
The dog made that sound.
Very good. If you look on page 3, you'll see it says thud. If you'll look on page 3, it says thud. And who made the thud sound? The dog, right? All right. Now, here's what I want you to do. I want you to tell me, how did the boys find this cave? How did the boys find the cave, Ainsley?
They followed their dog
And
from
what?
the pit
Yeah,
to the cave.
you're right. They were following the dog. The dog went
Into the pit.
thud into the pit.
And then they went into the cave. They
That's-
found the cave and
yeah.
then they put their flashlights
Yeah,
on.
that's right. Very good. Okay, what shocked the boys? Remember, shock was one of our vocabulary words. What shocked the boys? Sawyer, do you remember what shocked them? It says, such a shock. What shocked them?
Maybe.
Okay, yes, the cave did shock them, but what shocked them about the cave? Nope, not the lad. Cooper, do you know what shocked them about the cave? It is, yeah. So, Tatum, can you help Cooper out? What shocked them about the cave?
The art.
Yeah, can you say that in a sentence? The art. The art shocked the boys. That's exactly right. You all did an excellent job. And so what we'll do is tomorrow we will go back and read pages 8 through 16, and we will find out what happens with the art. Okay, you all did a great job today. May I please have your